right.
Good evening, everyone. I call the meeting to order.
What is this pen drive now?
I would like to invite our Charter President Justin to take over the session.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to both the clubs, Rotary Club of Obuasi and Rotary Bangalore Abilities. So let us kick off the meeting with an invocation rendered by Raghavendra.
Yes, audible, Justin?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Shankara Sumana Bhavani Nandana. Shankara Sumana Bhavani Nandana. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Siddhi Sadana Gajavadana Vinayaka. Siddhi Sadana Gajavadana Vinayaka. Vidyavaridhi Buddhi Vidata. Vidyavaridhi Buddhi Vidata. Shankara Sumana Bhavani Nandana. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Modaka Priya Moda Mangaladata.
Raghavendra.
Modaka Priya Moda Mangaladata. Vidyavaridhi Buddhi Vidata. Karasumana Bhavani Nandana.
I can't show myself visually. This thing showing me opposite.
Every time.
Manata Tulasidas Kar Jore. Manasa Tulasidas Kar Jore. Bashuram Siya Manasa More. Bashuram Siya Manasa More. Shankara Sumana Bhavani Nandana. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Gaiye Ganapati Jagavandana. Thank you.
Thank you, Raghavendra, for invocating the blessings of the Lord. Now, since we have all met here, it is time to introduce ourselves, and any guests who have come for the first time also can introduce themselves. It is time to know each other, how we can learn and support each other. So let us start with our president, Arvind, who will introduce himself.
Good evening, everyone, and also a warm welcome to all the members of Rotary Club of Ghana, Obuasi, and also warm welcome to our Obuasi President RP Sarvan. I am Arvind Aralaguppa. I am working in electric company called Kirloskar Electric. I joined Rotary in 2018 as a charter member. I served in Rotary in the year 2018-19 as a treasurer, and in the year 2019-20 as a joint secretary, and in the year 2020-21 as a secretary. And currently I am serving Abilities as a president of Rotary Abilities. And also I was recognized as best secretary in the year 2020-21. Thank you, and back to Justin.
Yeah. Kranti, can you introduce yourself?
Hi all, good evening. My name is Kranti and I am serving as the Secretary and President-elect this year. I had been the Treasurer for last year 2018-19. And last year I was serving as a youth sector. Classification is into business operations and event management. So it's my pleasure to be here for this meeting today, and I welcome you all. Thank you very much. Over to you, Justin.
Thank you, Kranti. Let's hear from Arun Mohan, one of our newest members.
Good afternoon to all. My name is Arun, and I am a life wellness coach. I've been associated with Rotary for the last 6 months, but I was associated with multiple sclerosis for quite some time. And I have around about 22 years of sales experience, and it's been a pleasure working with Rotary for the time that we are talking about. So I welcome you all to the club. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, Arun. And let's hear from Anandi Vishwanathan. Anandi, if you could unmute yourself and introduce yourself. Thank you. Or we can go to Asha.
Yeah.
Asha, by the time Anandi, if you will be ready, it will be great.
Thank you, Justin. So hi, everyone. Welcome to the meeting. My name is Asha Sridhar, and I have autism spectrum disorder. I work for SAP Labs in Bangalore, India as a quality associate, and this will be my 6th year with the company. I joined Rotary Abilities in Bangalore in 2019 after I won the Rotary Vocational Heroine Award in December 2018. I serve as Club Services Director. Thank you very much, and back over to you, Justin.
Thank you. Let's hear from Chandana Chandrasekhar.
Hi everyone, a very good afternoon and good evening to all. And my name is Chandana Chandrasekhar. I work in Ernst & Young Global as a senior associate, and I'm totally blind and I'm partially hearing impaired. So it's very nice to be a part of this meeting, and thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chandana. Let's see if Anandi is able to talk. Anandi?
Anandi said she will be on mute, so we can go for the next participant.
Okay, let's hear Chandrasekhar introduce himself.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Hello, everybody. I'm Chandrasekhar, and I'm a banker, and I'm working in Bank of Baroda as a senior manager. And I have joined Rotary just previous year, and now I'm treasurer of Rotary Bangalore Abilities. Thank you.
Thank you, Chandrasekhar. Mallikarjun, will you introduce yourself? Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Mallikarjun from Gulbarga district, Karnataka. I'm working in State Bank of India, customer sales and supportive. I am assistant. I am new joinee Rotary Club in 2021 last month. Thank you. Thank you, Justin, sir.
Thank you, Mallikarjun. Mary please. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mary Florence Frida. I newly joined to Rotary. Then I'm a MSW professional and I have 15 years of experience of psychological counseling and I'm from Nimax.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary. Let's hear from Priya.
Good evening. I'm Priya Seshadri. I've been with Rotary Bangalore Abilities since its inception, and I'm a charter member. I've seen Rotary Bangalore Abilities grow from a little baby to a very great height, and I'm a banker by profession. Nice being with all of you today.
Thank you, Priya. Let's hear from Pradeep, please.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. This is Pradeep Sudarshan. I've been part of Rotary from the inception as well. I joined as secretary to the president Justin at the time, and I'm right now part of the district awardable blindness committee. So welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Pradeep. Raghavendra, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi all, good afternoon and good evening. I am Raghavendra. I am a charter member of Rotary Bangalore Abilities. I work for Judicial Department of Karnataka. Thank you very much. Welcome all.
Thank you, Raghavendra. We have Hema Shetty, who will introduce herself.
Good evening all. I'm Hema Sethi. I'm the charter member of this club. I work for Kotak Mahindra Bank. Thank you. Welcome you to all.
Thank you, Hema. Chaitrali, is it from India or Ghana? I don't know.
Hello. Yeah, Justin. I am from Mumbai, but in the Bangalore chapter. I am professionally, I'm a digital profession for 21 years. I've been into the digital segment, being featured as top 10 Indian digital powerful women and top 20 international women marketeers. I'm suffering from MS and Crohn's, because of which I had to take a sabbatical for the last 4 years now. And yeah, I have just been introduced by Dr. Shankar Subramaniam to the Rotary. So I'm absolutely new. This is my first meeting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
Yeah. To tell about myself, I am Justin. I was the charter president of this club. Currently, I am the joint secretary. By profession, I teach spoken English in an NGO called Vision Aid. My classification is a trainer. And we also have Zarir, who was our GSR, Governor's Special Representative. He was the person who brought us all together. He coined this idea and brought our club into fruition. So let's hear from him.
Hello, everybody. This is Zarir Batha. I'm the past president of Rotary Club of Bangalore. Now, Rotary Club of Bangalore is like the pioneer of the Rotary movement in India. It was the 7th club to be established. Today, there are hundreds of clubs all over the country. And that was way back, it's 87 years old today, the Rotary Club of Bangalore. So I was the president in the year 2017-18. And well, yes, I had the honor, the privilege, and the opportunity to create this club, to charter it, along with Justin, who was the charter president, and who did a great job in convincing many others to join this first of its kind club in the world. so there we are as far as Rotary Bangalore Abilities is concerned. As for myself, I am in the advertising profession, but today I don't know whether I'm doing more work for Rotary or for myself. Well, after being president, I was the district director for public image, and then I was an assistant governor, and this year I'm the director for literacy in our district. So that's a little about me. My wife is Dorothy. She's a homemaker, but she was a teacher, and my children are in Australia. My daughter and son, and my grandchildren are there in Australia. So that's a little brief note about me. Thank you so much, and welcome to all the new friends that we are making from Ghana. So nice to meet all of you.
Thank you, Zarir, for those warm words. Dr. Elizabeth Cherian is our AG.
Thank you, Justin. Very pleased to be with all of you. Welcome to all the members of Rotary Obuasi. And it has been I should say, a gift for me to be with Rotary Bangalore Abilities. I'm the assistant governor this year for this club. For me, being with them is a challenge in itself because I enjoy the kind of challenges they throw. And it's so nice to be joining hands with them in their projects and in the kind of things that they would like to do. I must tell you that they are one of the most active clubs of Rotary District 3190. And I thank, past President Zarir Bata, who thought of this idea. And I must really tell you that this particular club, the Rotary Bangalore Abilities, is so close to my heart that I feel, I feel very small at times with the kind of dedication and commitment that comes from these members. I'm very happy to be with Arvind, who is leading the club this year. He has got, very, very great ideas for the club and for the future of this club. And I'm sure many more clubs are coming up looking at the activities and the achievements of this club. Personally, I am a public health expert and I work with the WHO. I'm the vice president of the Alliance for Health Promotion Geneva and also the international coordinator of COMHAD. So this is about me, and I'm really happy to welcome all of you and be with you this evening. Thank you. Over to you, Justin.
Thank you, Dr. Elizabeth. Dr. Viji PT is there. I'm not sure if she's a guest. Dr. Viji PT at gmail.com. That's the user ID showing up here.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Very glad as well as very thankful to Dr. Mr. Sankar Subramaniam. I've been associated with the Multiple Sclerosis Society of India for the last 10-15 years as a physiotherapist, consultant over here. And I'm really proud that to be joining hand with the your groups. And already I've been with the Bangalore South Parade and Rotary International. And also I would like to join hand with you, and whatever the best I can do it, I wanted to do it from your side. Thank you for the invitation. Thanks, Shankar sir and Justin sir. Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, welcome to the club, both of you. Yeah. So these are our introductions. Now we can go over to the members of Rotary Obuasi to introduce themselves.
Justin, may I just interrupt you if you don't mind?
Yeah, no worries.
I thought, Anandi was there, but I think she was muted. If she's able to speak now, maybe it's good because she was one of our star presidents of Bangalore.
Anandi, if you can briefly unmute yourself. I think she's still not able to.
Okay, whenever
we can catch up with her again.
Whenever she can, yes, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, over to the members of Rotary Obuasi. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Rotary President Aravind, CP, Assistant Governor, past presidents, fellow Rotarians at Ability and Rotary Obuasi. A very warm good evening and welcome to this joint meeting. My name is Savan Kumar. I hail from India. I'm an Indian national, come from Jaipur, Rajasthan. I'm in Ghana for 22 years now. Started as a country manager on behalf of one Indian company called JK Tires. Then came up to join a Korean company, Kumo Tires. Then from last 12 years, I've been in my own mining support company. I've started my own venture where we have machinery which we lease or rent to mining companies in Ghana. And coming to Rotary, I joined Rotary about 10 years now in 2011 with the Rotary Club of Accra South in Ghana, which is double Paul Harris Fellow Club overall. And now it's supposed to be triple by now. And I was with them for 8 good years before I shifted to Obuasi. I served there as project chair, and I was also in co-chair with establishing the new clubs, which we had it like baby clubs, Spintex and Rotary Tisano, etc. With Obuasi, I just joined about 18 months now. It's my workplace. I've always been there with fellowshipping with them, and it was a forced push by our IPP and charter member Kwame that is why not, I'm here fellowshipping, why don't I join Obuasi? So I happened to join Obuasi and they offered me to be a president for this year. And this is where I am. And I'm really proud to be part of Rotary. I enjoy. And recently, Rotary International President Shekhar Mehta was here, and we really had a good fellowship. We are all good to go. His leadership is really telling us serve to change the lives and do better things by bringing more members to Rotary and, of course, quality in Rotary. That's what it is from here. I will give it to our charter member, PHF Kwame, to take over and introduce other members one by one. Roten Kwame.
Thank you very much, RP Sawan.
You're welcome, Kwame.
Right, President Arvin, past presidents, AGs, and fellow Rotarians. My name is Kwabi Ado. I'm a Ghanaian. I've been with Rotary since 2017. I joined Rotary as a guest in 2017. And in 2019, I became a charter member for Rotary Club of Obuasi. My journey in Rotary has been very exciting, I must say, because Rotary journeying through from the period of connecting people, opening opportunities, and now we are serving to change lives. So I'm very privileged to be in Rotary. I've served as a board member for our club in the past years. I've also served as a joint project committee member, and currently I'm serving as the co-secretary for our club. Personally, I'm a banker by profession. I've been in banking for the past 13 years. I'm married with 3 children. My wife is also a banker. My decision to join Rotary was influenced by the fact that we happen to do so much in our communities. So I was inspired by what Rotary does and also decided to join them. If individually I'm able to do work in our communities, then why don't I join fellowship of friends and colleagues who do same, so that the overall impact can be huge and can be felt massively in our communities. So yes, I believe in changing lives. I believe in serving to change lives. And like RP Sawan said, Rotary International President Shekhar Mehta was here last week, and it was an honor to have him in Ghana. We believe in his vision. Each one bring one, and we believe that very soon Rotary should be advancing our membership from a little over 12 million to 2.4 million. Thank you very much, fellow members. At this point, I would call on IPP Momin to introduce himself. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, fellow RPs, RP Sawan, RP Club of Abilities in India, fellow Rotarians, good evening, AG. And so my name is Abdul Momin. I joined Rotary only in 2019, just about 3 years ago. But the journey so far has been a very interesting one. So we chartered the Rotary Club of Obuasi. I was the charter president. And the following year, the club unanimously agreed to retain me as the president, which I handed over to our current RP Sawan, this year. Last year, we received a presidential citation from the then Rotary President Organak, which highlighted the good works that we did together. So Rotary Club of Obuasi is a very young club. I've served as a charter president and then 2 RPs. I've so far not regretted for serving in this current position of mine. And it has been, like I said, an interesting journey. Personally, like I introduced earlier, I'm a hospitality professional, but currently working as a business development manager for a civil engineering company, focusing on providing mining support services to various mining companies in Obuasi and around parts of Ghana. I believe in Rotary, I believe in service, I believe in changing lives, I believe in impacting positively on the lives of the people, especially in and around Obuasi. This has been my the edge that has edged me on to that I joined Rotary with, and then so far also assisting in whatever agenda that Rotary Club of Obuasi is embarking on. Fully supporting my current RP Sawan to execute objectives that he has for this current Rotary year. I'm very much pleased to be part of this meeting. I, in fact, want to say a very big congratulations to our RP Sawan for putting together this partnership with our sister club in India, and not just for Obuasi alone, for the various Rotary clubs that we have in Ghana that agreed to be part of this sister club partnership. And so that has been my journey so far in Rotary. We've achieved a lot, but I'll leave that for Rotary RP Sawan to give details of whatever projects, whatever achievements that we've chopped in Rotary Club of Obuasi. Thank you very much, RP.
Thank you, RPP. We have next member here, Roten Bewa. Roten Bewa, please speak up and introduce yourself.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Rotarians, RPs, and AG. Good evening. I'm Rotarian Bernard Bewa, Foundation Chair and a charter member, a charter treasurer. I joined Rotary 2018. And we chartered in 2019 as Obuasi. And my reason for joining Rotary is to changing lives as we help in our community to change lives for now. And my profession is I'm a banker by profession, and my support is to help the current president to achieve our aims and goals for now. Thank you.
Thank you,
Sabi Zawan.
Rotary Member. Thank you, Rotary Member. I can see next is Rotary Eben Adumako. He's also charter president of Rotaract Club of Obuasi. Eben is please speak up.
Thank you very much, RP Sawan. Good evening, RPs on the call present, AG, Rotarians, and guests. My name is Ebenezer Adomako Mensah. I'm the charter president for Rotaract Club of Obuasi, which just got its charter certificate June 24th. I've been with Rotary Club of Obuasi for almost 2 years, and then I've been in Rotaract for close to 7 years. And I'm happy to be part of this sister partnership, and we are looking forward to serving to change lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Rotary Adumako.
I just want to add a quick apology from some of our members, especially those who happen to be working in the mines. Some are still at post now, but they would be joining a long time as the meeting proceeds. Thank you.
Thank you, PHF Kwame. Honorable Maurice Jonas Wood, please speak up. Rotary Jonas. Mr. Morris. Okay, I guess he's busy on mute. Let's go to Rotary Coffee Buffet. Rotary Coffee, please speak up and introduce yourself.
Yeah, good afternoon, fellow Rotarians and RPs on the call. I am a charter member of Rotary Club of Accra Airport East, and I am a law enforcement officer and a police officer and a lawyer. My classification is law enforcement. I've been part of our club for the past year, and I'm currently the club chair, membership chair of my club. I'm only here to fellowship with you this evening. So I'm only here to fellowship. It's only fellowship. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Coffee, and thanks for being part of our meeting. Honorable Morris, if you are there, please speak up. I guess we are done from Obuasi now. If there's no one else, I show Rotary Jumema. Rotary Jumema, are you still over there? No, we don't hear from her. All right, over to CP Justin Phillips.
Thank you, RP Sarvan Kumar. Let's try with Anandi once again, if she is able to unmute herself and to introduce herself.
Justin, can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
So thank you, Justin. So hi, everyone. I'm Rotarian Anandi. I'm the past president, one of the past presidents of Rotary Bangalore Abilities. So I've been in Rotary for about 4 or 5 years now, and professionally, I'm into health services and health and organic services. So that's my short introduction. Thank you.
Thank you, Anandi. Let's check with Morris, if you are able to unmute yourself. Okay, I guess he might join us later. So we have all introduced ourselves. It is so lovely to know that even a law enforcement officer is there amongst us. So that gives us a lot of protection. So it's now time to learn about a few projects that both our clubs have executed in the recent past. So Kranti will share a PowerPoint from our club, and Kwame will share his PowerPoint about the achievements, the notable achievements of their club. So let's go with the second part of this session now, the PowerPoint presentations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Either of you could start, either Kranti or Kwame.
Okay, thank you very much, CP Justin. I would first of all begin with a brief histology about the club, Rotary Club of Obuasi. CP Justin, is my screen okay?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Obuasi Club was started in 12 April.
Routine Kwame, I at a time. It's on the whole screen. Yeah, just click on one and select one, so it will be more enlarged.
Okay. Right, so our club was chartered in 2019, 12 April. Our current membership stands
Okay, we can just that's fine. That's fine.
Current membership of 22.
Fine.
We belong to District 9102 in Ghana. Club ID 90017. Currently, we've executed 2 global grant projects, and our current RP is Sawan Kumar. Our club objectives basically has been shrinked into 3. Our first objective is that we are motivated to support local communities and the entire world with clean water, affordable sanitation, innovative hygiene systems through sustainable approaches, which empowers local communities. Our second objective is also to support maternal and child interventions, provide basic education and literacy to the rural poor people, and build the capacity of skilled women by supporting them to improve their income generating activities. Our final one is that we ensure that our environment is safe for our living and the lives of future generations. So these are the key objectives of our club. Our objectives fall in these 4 areas of focus in Rotary. So we are looking at maternal and child care. And this year, 2021-2022 Rotary year, our focus is to build a neonatal clinic for one of our rural communities. On the environment space, we also plan to reclaim some destroyed lands due to illegal mining activities in the rural areas. Our club wants to undertake activities that would reclaim these lands and make them farmable so that we can hand over these destroyed lands to the rural communities for them to farm on. We would also be doing some tree planting activities. We started last year and committed to plant 1,000 trees in Obuasi. And currently we've planted 642 so far. So we hope to finish within this Rotary year. Water and sanitation area of focus. We are also going to improve on the number of boreholes and toilets that we are introducing in our communities. We've built quite a number of boreholes, and we are also introducing household toilets into our communities. with a microflash system. Under disease prevention and treatment, we hope to support Anglo Gold Ashanti malaria control units with their malaria programs, and also help to supply mosquito nets to the rural communities. That's by way of helping to alleviate malaria. Our current WASH project is being funded with a global grant GG 11510. And in this project, in this grant, we've built 19 boreholes in Obuasi, in the rural communities. Works are ongoing to be completed in 2 months' time. These are some of the boreholes and the state of work done so far. Some of the boreholes have been completed, others are ongoing. This is one of the communities where our monitoring team, our project team members visited. Construction works have been completed, tanks have been installed, and the kids have already started enjoying their clean water. Microflash toilets are household toilets that we are introducing to replace pit latrines in Ghana. So we want our local communities to develop the culture of using these toilets in their homes. Currently, we are building 60 of them with this global grant in 2 communities. And as of today, we've completed all 60 toilets.
Wow.
And we're going to commission them in 2 weeks' time. We've been doing a lot of donation activities during Christmas and off-season. We do a lot of donation activities to nursing homes, deaf schools. During the week of COVID, we started by donating safety items to selected hospitals, the prison units, and the general public in Obuasi. Polio vaccinations are one of our key flagship events, which we engage all members. So as you can see, that's last year what happened in our eradication drive. We visited the schools and we made sure all school children under the age of 5 took their polio drops. We do so with the collaboration of the Ghana Health Service authorities. So there you see some of our Rotarians administering the polio drops to the school kids. Semi-annually, we have our project partners, our international partners. They do visit from Canada, some from US. They do visit us. We go around our project sites to see the work done so far. These are some of our partners who are assisting us with our current global grants. So the gentleman in the middle happens to be one of our project contractors. He's a contractor for our microflash toilets. With his challenge, he's still doing good work with us in our communities. That is how Rotary Club of Obuasi want to live as an exemplary club, to embrace all people, to embrace each and everyone. We are not leaving anyone behind. Earlier this year, we also had a visit that was honored us by the Indian High Commissioner to Ghana. He paid a courtesy visit to Obuasi, our club. We went to our project sites with them and his team members to appreciate what Rotary does in Obuasi. And currently, He's been invited as an honorary member to serve as an honorary member for the Rotary Club of Obuasi. Ghana and India relationship is one of its kind that he is driving. And we hope that with this collaboration, we can synergize well with our goals and develop our local communities better. So that's our immediate past president, Abdul Mumin, on the extreme right. We have the Indian High Commissioner, His Excellency Rajram. Then we have our current president, Mr. Sawan Kumar, then myself, going around and inspecting some of our projects. That's one of our local communities that the team visited. We also had a fundraising dinner in honor of His Excellency's visit. It was such an honor to have him visit our club. We raised some funds to also support our projects, our local projects. And the dinner was graced by His Excellency. Our Assistant Governor, Frank, is also available. There you see IPP Moment presenting the four-way test flag to His Excellency. These are some of the pictures of the tree planting activities that we've done in our schools. We don't just do projects in our communities, but we also reach out to our schools. So our tree planting exercise, we started by planting trees in our schools to serve as shade. That is one of our local members, our former foundation chair with the pickers, teaching the students how to plant their trees. After planting the trees, we don't just leave them for the students. Once in a while, we pay visits to them to make sure they are watering the trees, they are having them grown to serve its purpose. We've embarked on a lot more projects, but for the sake of our time, I think I wouldn't want to bore us with a lot of pictures. This year, our flagship project is to build a neonatal clinic in Dunkwao area. And we hope to do so with your collaborative effort. Our current grant projects will be coming to an end in 2 months' time. We are in the month of September. Month of September happens to be basic education and literacy. So this month, we intend to honor some teachers within Obuasi and our local communities. We want to do so with the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Education Service. We want to say a good work done to our teachers who are reaching out to our very local communities, supporting them, traveling all the way to teach the kids there. So next week we are coming up with a reward scheme for these teachers. That is how we want to celebrate the month of October, being the basic education and literacy month. September. Yep, the month of September. So that's how far we've come. Thank you very much, fellow Rotarians.
Thank you, Rotarian Kwame, for that excellent presentation. Now let us hear from Kranti. who will present our club's presentation.
Just give me a moment to share the screen.
CP Justin, just a quick one there. We have one of our steering committee members who just joined us. So after the presentation, I would like to call on her, PP Nanesia Mankwa, to do an introduction of herself. Thank you very much.
Oh, hope you people can see my screen now.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Thank you so much.
Hello. Kranti, 1 second. One of Obuasi member
will introduce herself now.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, Nana.
Nanesi, please go ahead.
Rotarian Nana.
Nana, please speak up and introduce yourself to the meeting.
Hello, fellow Rotarians. Hello. Hello.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
He has mentioned my name already. I'm Pipi Nanesi from Rotary Club of Kumasi. I just joined to fellowship with you.
Yes, she's our club mother. She's a steering member. She's single-handedly took charge of chartering the Rotary Club of Obuasi as a DG's rep. And this evening we are so much elated and honored to have her join us in this meeting. Thank you very much, CP.
Thank you, Mama. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we salute you. Okay, Kranti, now you have the stage.
Thank you so much. It's a small, brief introduction of our Rotary Bangalore abilities, which I'm sharing right now. So just a brief introduction about Rotary Bangalore abilities. It was chartered in the year 2018. Rotarian Justin Phillips was the charter president with a team of 22 members. The team size for this year is around 25 members, with 80% of people with disability and 20% of able bodies. So we have people with different disabilities basically. We have been working for signature projects like building accessibility and tech accessibility, flagship projects like IDPD awards, free plantations and other projects related to COVID relief, 100-day nutrition program, Vapari Mitra, happy schooling, literacy projects, and many more. One of our flagship project is about the IDPD awards. Every year, 3rd of December, we celebrate the International Day for Disabilities. On this special day, from RBA, we recognize achievers who have worked tirelessly to improve the lives and the destiny of the differently abled. Achievers will be given the certificates and cash prize as a token of their contribution to the society. In the most recent edition of our event, we had more than 40 clubs who had joined together to felicitate these achievers. The second flagship project which we are working on is the tree plantation. Tree plantation is one of our flagship projects executed by our club on an ongoing basis. Every year we are making sure that we are planting at least 5,000 saplings. So we have tried to plant and nourish wood-bearing and fruit-bearing trees, promoting kitchen gardens in rural households, and have contributed to the upkeeping of biodiversity green cover in the places of Bangalore University campus and other places. Recently, we have started a project known as Abilities Park, which is in Mulbagalu, along with Rotary Lakeside and Hasirigagi Usiru Trust. to upforest to barren land. Our aim is to restore biodiversity and to have a nature enthusiastic and the greener earth. So the pictures which you are seeing here is all about last year's projects which we have planted. Each picture is from different locations basically. And if I have to speak about the signature project, we are working on accessibility project. Every year, the third Thursday of May is celebrated as the Global Accessibility Awareness Day and is known as, usually called as GAD. Individuals and non-profits can together to highlight the need of the accessibility in the world and public places. Rotary Bangalore Abilities has started the accessibility project to make sure both public buildings and technologies are accessible for people with disability. We are working with companies to get the websites accessible for usage and have also started to making the public places accessible. We have just started this project and it may take a long time to complete this. This is the picture which we have recently taken in a place in Bangalore. It is a big park which is very famous and one of our very ancient parks by name Kaban Park. So we are speaking to the government officials and doctors to make sure the project is going in a proper manner. So we have done a lot of fundraising and awareness projects. In the first year, in 2018, we had run a car rally project wherein, a blind navigator reads the instruction in Braille and guides a sighted driver to the destiny. There were around 40 cars which took part in the rally. The blind got an exhibit their talents. RBI got an opportunity and a lot of publicity. And this and the importance of this Braille was highlighted in this project. So we also did an art exhibition where we had showcased the talents of the differently abled artists. We had usually the public response was very positive in this exhibition where this was placed in a public art center where it is accessible for all the publics. There were around 15 to 20 big paintings which were sold for the day. We also do sensitization programs. In sensitization, just to make sure that to bring different types of to bring in sensitization of different types of disability problems and the support required for the people with disability. We have been conducting webinars and seminars to conduct the to spread the awareness along the society. The recent project which we have completed is the Women Empowerment Program, where we had identified a beneficiary where she had lost all the family members who are working and had to take care of the people who are very old in the house. But she didn't have, she was not financially very strong, or she didn't know what to do. So we have trained her a bit, and we have given her an opportunity to start a shop, basically to sell the clothing. So we have supported her financially and given some helped her in her skill development, and she'll be shortly starting the shop in a week's time. So we had during this COVID. For the last 2 years, we have done a few of the COVID relief projects where we donated a lot of COVID-related accessories and equipments which we are using in the daily usage. For example, all the mask shields, water bottles, oximeters, and many more to many places like hospitals, nurse, COVID warriors, school children, and all the drivers who are helping us for the moment. We have been working for helping the children for continuing the happy schooling. We have been even in this pandemic, we are making sure that we are having competitions, we are having projects. We have been donating laptops, bags, books, and also we have also doing many competitions online. We have also started a zero hunger project where we have distributed grocery for almost 250 to more than 250 people in the last 1.5 to 2 years. So thank you so much. That's about our presentation in brief.
Thank you, Kranti. We also have a Rotary member, Salaful. If you could introduce yourself. Rotarian Salaful.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Retractor Salif Abdurrahman from Obuasi, Ghana.
Yeah, a bit more about yourself.
Currently, I serve in the position of International Projects Director for the Retract Club here in Obuasi. And we are looking forward to finish off with our charter. So we do more projects in addition to what we currently doing. Well, we also trying to find ways and means to do the partnership joint projects as in the ones we already witnessed. So we're looking forward for more projects ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Checking if Morris can unmute himself once again. Morris Jonas Wood. Okay, thank you, Kranti, once again for your presentation. Rotarian Asha wanted to talk to us. So let's hear from her. Thank you.
Yeah, I have turned on my video. So what should I talk about, Justin?
About your Rotary experience.
Okay, so after I got the 2018 Rotary Vocational Heroine Award, I decided to join the Rotary Club in 2019 as I have autism spectrum disorder and want to spread more autism awareness in schools, colleges, communities, organizations, and workplace companies. So far, I have done some volunteer work with the Rotary Abilities in Bangalore, and I attend the meetings here and there whenever I get time. It is an honor to be part of the Rotary Abilities Bangalore, and I serve as Club Services Director. Thank you very much. Over to you, Justin.
Thank you, Asha. So now let us have a brainstorming session. If we have any ideas, if we could collaborate, we could all discuss for the next 10-15 minutes.
First, I would like to listen opinions from our co-president Sarvan.
Thank you,
Please.
Happy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Happy Arvind.
Yeah.
First of all, I really enjoyed the meeting, the way you have arranged today. Really grateful to fellowship, having seen the fellowship of two clubs, the introduction, the way it's being done. Very interesting presentation from Rotarian Kranti about your club. So much of work you guys have done it as a club, and you are doing much more. We are a young club. We have a lot to learn from you, which is coming to help us. And as you can see that our key projects have been the 2 global grants we have and the more to come. And our flagship projects are coming to be this year is the neonatal ICU. And we are also following a monthly project, which we call it the theme of the month, and we plan the projects accordingly, like Rotarian Kwame spoke about. We have our base is WASH, which is Water, Sanitation and Health as a club. And we go along, like this month is about literacy. So we go with the something to do with literacy this month by awarding the children, by organizing some competition for school kids, essay competition, etc. And at the same time, we have a challenge around us on the environment, which a lot of illegal mining going on. So we do tree plantation, which has become a major thing for us, reclaiming the land and water getting polluted by use of mercury in the illegal mining. That makes bringing the boreholes, we are doing it, which is not only a normal borehole, we do it mechanized one. We get the water certified by the lab, get a proper water certification before handing over those things to the community. As such, what I could see from MOU is it was a great thing we have done this year. Of course, the initiative was taken by RI District 3190, which we came together and happened so quick and fast that we were able to get along 27 clubs within a shortest time. I can say within a month's time, we have got 27 clubs from Ghana. Altogether, we have 53 clubs joining hands with Sister Club Partnership. And thanks to Rotarian Shankar, Asian Murthy, Dr. Milind, and much more, the team, of course, our own RP Arvind. We had great things to going ahead. We are looking forward for sharing the club projects. We have our global grants, which normally the grants term says that we have to get the marching from fellow clubs, which can be within Ghana or outside. So we will be definitely sending you an offer that you can march a little bit, whatever you could do it, maybe some $1,000 or $2,000 just to do the initial, which we are obliged to do it to get the grant going. We cannot just, as a club, we cannot say we have $10,000 and put in pocket and we are putting that one in account and do it. Now is Rotary International ruling that we have to get few clubs together which can march with you. With that, you can go with. That is one area we'll be looking at. In terms of education and student exchange, I'm sure there are a lot of universities in India. Our Rotractors can have some exchange program, and we can learn some online or maybe some short programs we can do for students in and around us. And of course, our neonatal project, we'll be looking forward to share some ideas and cooperation, and vice versa. We'll be also available to you, having some ideas of sharing clubs. We did recently, I know Dr. Milind has sent me some offer to march a global grant, which we offered and we accepted it on a board level of Obuasi. We have granted them $500 as a Rotary Club of Obuasi to match their grant. They are doing it human milk project as a global grant, and we have been asked to march with them, which we have done with pleasure. And of course, there's a lot to do. We have 3 years to go as a sister club, and I'm sure we'll be renew it and do it much more. I think that's what my sharing is, and we are really looking forward to a great partnership, fellowship with your club, and sharing some projects. Thank you very much. RP Arvind, over to you, sir.
First of all, congratulations, RP Sarvan, for doing 2 global grant projects. We will also like to support you, but we are a little bit delay in due to COVID situation in India. We are still in a process of chartering our trust account and all. Definitely in future we will. We are happy to support in global grant projects also. This year, actually, we are planning to do an environment-related project in Chikkabalapur. It is near Bangalore. We are planning to build a rainwater harvesting project in that area, and also one helpline for persons with disabilities. This project is we are undertaking with the help of NIMANS. So these are the two major projects we are planning, and so we will plan cultural exchange activities in the future coming days. So that's it from my side. I request our charter president and other our club members to share their ideas and thoughts regarding this joint projects with Obuasi Club.
Thank you, Arvind. That neonatal clinic idea sounds good. If you could share a little more information about that, if you could highlight how it is going to take off, what are the steps involved, we would be happy to listen to that.
Yeah, thanks, CP. Basically, although we are in Obuasi, there's a major mine which is over 100 years old, gold mine. We are sitting on it. The whole city is established and the underground, the mining is going on. We have so much going on, but still we have a lack of health facilities in and around Obuasi. So what happens is when there are these premature kids are born, or when it comes to neo facilities of ICU and all, we are lacking that. Though AG is doing a lot, Ashanti Gold is doing a lot. We have still lack of facilities. By the time we approach to the nearest city, which is Kumasi, and which take a couple of hours, it's like we end up losing some of the newborns, or mothers also can have a stake on life. So keeping that thing in mind, we got this idea to bring up some ICU beds and developing or assisting some of the current government facility of the hospital, and building up a facility there as a Rotary Club of Obuasi, and coming up with the neonatal facility which can have some incubators, some ICU rooms especially for the mother and child health. This is for now, and we can share a document with you on it, which can give you more brief of what it takes and what are the figures involved, and how long is the project going to be, those things. We can give you more details on that. This is just a brief, by the way.
Thank you so much. That is so helpful. And you people have already got the global grant. We have 0. So you are way ahead of us.
Okay, let me come in. CP, we have a global grant experts, 2 experts in our club.
Okay.
Kwame is a global grant writer. He writes global grants and facilitates for so many clubs, not only in Ghana and into our region, in neighboring countries. Rotarian Kwame, who's our co-host now, and IPP Abdul also is certified executor of global grant. I'm yet to get my certification. I've applied for it. I'm learning that process, and very soon I'll be getting it. Maybe I don't know if it is already come in my inbox, but I'm in a process. So there's a process to do it. So if any help needed, we will be able to support. And without asking Rotarian Kwame, I'm committing on his behalf. We will be able to support you as a sister club.
So those certifications are from Rotary or outside Rotary?
It's from Rotary International. It's on the page. There's a learning process. When you go to learning, Rotary Learning, you will go through certain phases of learning. You have to register it. Then you get your, there's a guide for it. Of course, there's certain area you have to study and facilitate.
RP Sawan.
Yes, please. IPP, talk. You have more knowledge of this than me. I give you the word.
If I have permission, if you allow me, please.
Please carry
Thank
on.
you. Yeah, so Rotary certifies Rotarians, and it does that by various Rotarians going to the Learning Center. You can find it at myrotary.org. Once you go there, you have a variety of courses to learn. Grants Management Center, focus areas, environment. All these courses are coined from the 7 focus areas of Rotary. So once you go through the courses, you are certified. You are given a certificate to prove that you have gone through the courses. And then for a club to qualify for a global grant, you need a minimum of 2 people in the club who have gone through the course. It's a lengthy course, it takes time, but if you have the patience and the zeal to be able to go through, I think the club needs that. Once 2 people or more are able to avail themselves for that project, I think it will help the club a lot. It is self-learning. You go through, if you have time, you have internet, you have a PC, and then once you go through the course, you read through, and then at the end of the course, you go through quizzes, which will certify you, and then you come up with a certificate. So thank you very much, RP.
Thank you, Professor. Well done.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I will surely go and check out the Learning Center, and we will make sure that we too complete that certification.
Well done. That's the task for now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If anybody has anything else to share, we can listen to you. Or if you can,
Kwame, you want to say something?
Dr. Elizabeth to say a few words.
Sure.
Elizabeth is there? We're both incidentally from the same Rotary Club of Bangalore. She's also the recent past president. I was before her. So if she's there, she could add some good value to our meeting. Personally, it feels, after seeing your presentation, which was very impressive. Congratulations to the entire team, Obuasi team, the president and past presidents, and the Global Grant certified members. It's just fantastic. And what I immediately felt is that we may be a few thousand miles apart, but it seemed like, you were just next door to us. Considering that we do practically almost the same kind of things in our landscape as you have been doing. That is teacher training. We have something called nature reports, as you were.
Just give me 1 minute, I'll call you back. 1 minute, yeah.
Yeah, you honor teachers. We do the same thing. We have an acronym in India for literacy, which is known as TEACH. That is teacher support, e-learning, adult literacy, child development, and happy schools. So you're doing practically the same things. And this, of course, literacy is the pet mission or vision of our RI President Shekhar Mehta. And he sort of is pushing us also to do more and more as far as literacy in India is concerned. So it seemed like, there's no distance that separates us. When I saw all your projects, I was very keen to know a little more about the microflush toilets. If you could just elaborate on that before Elizabeth comes on.
Kwame, can you please help me on that?
Okay, RP, let me just share a little information.
I'm sure it's late for Indian Rotary friends. Almost 10:30 now.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's fine.
Rotary never.
It's a weekend, so
Yeah, Rotary weekend.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, there's a line that says that used to say the sun never sets on the British Empire. Now the sun does set on the British Empire. The sun never sets on Rotary now, because we're
Yeah, that's good one. Good one. That's a good Rotarian.
200.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, PPZI. As RP Sawan and IPP Mumin, they've highlighted, we, the members of the Rotary Club of Obuasi, myself and IPP Mumin, we also commit to ensure that we support at least 2 members of the Rotary Club Bangalore abilities to get their certification in global grant management.
Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you.
We want to do this to enforce the provisions of our MOU with you. It's important that we learn how to exchange ideas across the globe. Just as PPZI just said, we are just living next door neighbors. We are just living as next door neighbors. We do virtually almost the same thing. Having gone through your presentation and mine, I've just realized it's virtually the same vision and objectives that we are living. So we commit to do so. So after the meeting, I would be sharing some information to RP Arvin. We need 2 or 4 members of your club. Then we will be taking them through the certification process in various Zoom meetings. We should be done in 1 week time. Microflash technology is a household biofuel system that we are introducing to wipe away the pit latrine system. Pit latrines are older versions of toilets, and it has its own disadvantages. There's a lot of flies around, the scents from the toilets. Hygienically, the microflash system has a lot of advantages. There are no scents, there are no flies, it's environmentally friendly. You don't need a larger space to construct your toilets. So as you can see in the picture, this is a toilet that has been built in a household. So it's just in the same house. And this toilet takes attendance of maximum 20 people, minimum 5, maximum 20 people. And if 5 to 20 people are using this toilet, it is only after a period of 5 years that they would need to open up the digester and then fetch the waste out. The waste also comes out as fertilizer. The waste comes out as fertilizer because the liquid waste is directed into a different chamber, and then the solid waste is also kept into a different chamber, and then it undergoes a microbial activity, which converts it into some form of organic fertilizer. So these toilets that we are building in our communities, we are not just solving sanitation problem, but we are also trying to introduce organic compost sources to our community members so that they can use it on their farms and in their gardens. The toilets, the amount of the money that is used to construct each toilet, you need a little over $500 to construct one toilet. And currently we are looking at getting the toilet seater installed just the same way as our normal urban systems are having. So we are getting that done to alleviate the danger of children and then the aged falling into the pit. So we use the toilet seaters there to make you feel very, very comfortable. We also install the hand washer basin because we are all living in the COVID era. After a toilet visit, all you need to do is to flush. The term micro flush is because you need a little amount of water to do the flushing. You just need a minimum amount of water to do the flushing. So in areas where water is a challenge, this mode of sanitation can still it can still suffice to take care of the sanitation challenges within that community. So after we take your team members through the grant certification process, we would also continue to engage the project team members and then share the technology that we are currently introducing into Ghana with them. This technology was actually developed by one professor from the United States of America, which I had a personal interaction with 5 years ago. He developed this toilet system, and we are currently deploying them in Ghana to take over from the pit latrines. It's very, very hygienic to use, and the amount of money that you use to construct each toilet is not that much. So that is what we are introducing in our communities now, and our members are embracing it. We will be sharing more of this with your project team members and RP Arvin in due course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rotarian Kwame. Thank you very much. Very interesting.
Thank you, Rotarian Kwame. If anybody has any other comments.
Dr. Elizabeth?
Dr. Elizabeth, yes, thank you.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the line of projects that you've been doing at Rotary Obuasi. And like past President Zari said, yeah, we work on similar lines. And it would be excellent if we can join hands and get these projects going, because we can have a lot of learning exchange between the two places. And I think we also have a huge tree planting project. We have a Rotary Environment Foundation here, through which we are now planning a mega project on seed bombing. We will be preparing the seed balls somewhere in November, and we are planning the seed bombing in all the forest areas. It's a huge project running into crores. And so, I was just thinking that maybe you should join us on this project. Through President Arvind, we'll contact you, and I think it'll be nice, because I think you also have similar problems there with deforestation and things like that. So this would be an excellent project where I'd be very happy to join with you and get it going through the Rotary Environment Foundation. So we'll get back to you, because I was very happy to see what you're doing in the schools, planting trees, making children responsible for them, and more than anything, going back to see if these plants are really growing and coming up. So that is exactly what we need to do, sustainability and follow up. So this is an excellent thing that we are planning, and a mega event. So I think it would be good if both the clubs can join and go through the Rotary Foundation, Environment Foundation, and do this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Elizabeth. If anybody has any other comments, ideas, you're warmly welcome to share it.
I feel we can involve them for our sensitization programs. We can.
Okay, yeah, we can explore that idea also.
Yeah, I wanted to announce that RPA servant told that tomorrow he is joining our multiple sclerosis program. So.
Okay.
That's great, actually.
Yeah.
So
we will all be joining.
Yeah, all of you are joining, right? Yeah.
6:30 p.m. Indian time.
Yeah, it says.
Arun Mohan, any comments?
Oh, we are definitely looking forward for more participants, and if this can go global, because MS is definitely a global issue now, and it's only in India now that people have come to understand there is something called multiple sclerosis, and there is lots that can be done, and if it can be done at a global level, it'll be awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward for this event to be a huge success, and I'm definitely looking forward, Mr. Shaban and everybody else, to be part from Obuasi also. Thank you.
Thank you, Arun, for that kind words. And surely with your guidance and Arvind's and servants, this MS will get more publicity throughout the country, throughout the world, and there will be more awareness. So thank you once again. Does anybody else have any other comments? I request Kranti to give the vote of thanks. Kranti, are you there?
Okay, CP Justin, let me take that quickly.
Sure.
RP Arvin, RP Sawan, AG Elizabeth, and PP Zai, all protocols observed. On behalf of both Rotary districts in Ghana and India, on behalf of Rotary Club Bangalore Abilities, Rotary Club of Obuasi, we want to say a big thank you to all members of this meeting for your cooperation and your time. We've made this meeting possible. This is our first meeting as sister clubs, and we are hopeful that any time that our leaders call on us for a meeting, let us all sacrifice the time to listen to them, and let us also try and obey the provisions of our MOU. If we leave the provisions of our MOU, it makes our sisterhood lived. It makes our sisterhood stronger, and we can, like PP Zari said, we are just living as next door neighbors, and we can easily move out of our rooms and knock on the other door for support and for fun. The part that we all failed to talk about as Rotarians is that we are meeting to fellowship and also have fun. So we are not just having this sister relationship because of projects, but because we also want to fellowship and have fun. So we thank you very much for your time. We thank you for your resources. We thank you for your knowledge that you've shared. And we are hoping to join you in tomorrow's session and the next sessions that will ensue. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rotarian Kwame, for those wonderful words. I request Arvind, our president, to adjourn the meeting.
The meeting is adjourned. Raghavendra, could you please stop the live?